Coming up on this edition of Top Shelf Sports, we're going to go over the highlights for the Yankees as they won 2 out of 3 in their last home series against the Minnesota Twins. And then following that, they head to St. Louis where they completed a 3-game weekend sweep. I'm your host, John Caruba. For the Yankees, so let's flash back to the opening game of the 3-game series against Minnesota. Bottom of the first, no score. Cody Bellinger going to go up and out deep to right field, and that was off of Zebby Matthews. That's going to give the Yankees an early 1-0 lead. For Bellinger, that's home run number 19 on the season. Bottom of the third inning, Giancarlo Stanton going to add to that lead. A monster blast out towards right center into the Yankees bullpen, giving the Yankees a 2-0 edge. For Stanton, home run number 15, and that is his 12th home run in his last 29 contests. Stanton has been on fire lately, and that ties him with Jason Giambi, 44th all-time on the Yankees home run list. Bottom of the third, Ben Rice, he's going to follow that up. He's the next hitter, and he takes him up and out to deep right field, second deck. The Yankees go back-to-back, and the Yankees now jumping out ahead 3-0. One more look at it as that was a hanging breaking pitch, and Rice was able to get all of it as he launched it deep to right. So 3-0 Yanks. We go to the bottom of the seventh, 3-2 now. Runners on the corners, and Trent Grisham going to deliver with a big RBI base knock to right center field, bringing in a run home from third, extending the Yankees lead to 4-2. One more look at it, a well-executed hit and run. Grisham loving it, so is the sold-out Yankee Stadium crowd. We continue on in the bottom of the seventh, and it is the big man, the captain, Aaron Judge, and he laces one into left field for another RBI single that extended the Yankees' lead up to 5-2. We go to the bottom of the eighth. Jazz Chisholm going to dig one more on for good measure as he ropes one around Tripper out to right center field. For Chisholm, number 20 on the season, a solo shot. That put the Yankees in control, up 6-2. And for David Bednar, he would come on as Chisholm was able to get all of that. A hanging breaking pitch on the outside third of the plate. And the Yankees go up by 4. Top of the ninth, David Bednar on. He gets the strikeout to complete his second consecutive 5-out save. And the Yankees were able to take the opening game against Minnesota 6-2 the final. Moving on to the middle game of the 3-game set, Yankees would look to make it 2 in a row. And Carlos Rodon, early trouble, bases loaded, nobody out, but he gets a big strikeout right there with 1 down and bases remaining loaded. Royce Lewis going to hit a chopper to short. They're able to get an out at second, but not enough to turn the double play, so a run came across. Minnesota with the early 1-0 edge, but still runners on the corners, and Cody Clemens with a chance to do more damage, but Rodon able to avoid the bases loaded, nobody out, giving up just 1 run. Go to the home half of the first, and Aaron Judge is going to say it's 1-0 no longer as he hits a round tripper to deep right center field off the facing of the bullpen in right center. For the captain, home run number 38 on the season, first since coming off the IL. Bottom of the second, runners on first and second, 1 man out, and Anthony Volpe goes the opposite way to right center, a 3-run shot for Volpe, a huge blast there to put the Yankees up in front 4-1 as he got a fastball on the outside third and was able to drill it into the right center field bullpen. Yankees go ahead 4-1. You could see his teammates love it, including the captain, Aaron Judge. Bottom of the fifth, Giancarlo Stanton said, anything you can do, Volpe, I can do better. And he takes this one a long way out to left center into the bleachers. A 447-foot shot hit that one to the moon, and the Yankees go on top 5-1 over Minnesota at this point. For the Yankees taking total control, he now passes Jason Giambi with all-time home run leaders in MLB history with career home run number 441. Stanton back at the dish in the bottom of the seventh, now 6-1 Yankees, and he ropes one to right field. That's going to go off the base of the wall. That'll drive in a couple of more runs and give the Yankees a stranglehold up 8-1. Yankees would win 9-1. Following winning 2 of 3, the Yankees would then travel to St. Louis for a 3-game weekend matinee. We go top of the first in the opening game, and Aaron Judge hits one deep in the hole to short. Nice stop there by the shortstop Wynn. Long throw in time, but a run does cross the plate. Yanks up 1-0. Still top of the first. We have runners on the corners, and it's Jazz Chisholm at the plate. And he's going to take this 2-1 offering, and he drills it down the right field line. He's going to hook it inside, and it stays fair for a 2-run shot for Jazz Chisholm. Home run number 21 on the season, in the second in his last 4. Top of the third, runner on third and 2 outs, and Jason Dominguez steps to the plate, and he rips a ground ball through the left side of the drawn-in infield, and that's going to drive in Chisholm from third, 4-0 Yanks. Bottom of the 7th, now 4-1, and the Cardinals get closer as Victor Scott laces one down the right field line. That brings in a run from second to make it a now 4-2 game as he fought off the inside fastball. Luke Weaver on to try and get out of this situation. Bottom of the 7th, 2 outs, 4-2 the score, and he uncorks a wild one that goes to the backstop. Another run comes in for the Cardinals, and all of a sudden it's 4-3. Bottom of the 9th, David Bednar on, and a lace to left field, but Cody Bellinger there to save the day with a nice shoestring catch on the run, and the Yankees hold on in a nail-biter, 4-3. We go to game 2 of the series on Saturday. Bottom of the 2nd, tied at 2, and a 3-run blast to left field off the bat of Wynn, and St. Louis suddenly jumping out in front 5-2 off Yankee southpaw Max Fried. Fried still struggling as his team down 5-2, but top of the third, the captain starts to come back for the Yankees. Aaron Judge at the plate, and that pitch is a hanging fastball right down Broadway. Judge drives it to right center. A great attempt at the wall from Victor Scott, but it bounces off his glove, up and into the seats. That is gone for a home run. Taking another look, Scott got injured on the plate, but a great attempt. And for Aaron Judge, that's his first career home run against the Cardinals. He is now homered against all other 29 Major League teams except the Yanks. Top of the 4th, Ben Rice at the plate, runners on the corners, and he tees off on this offering from Sonny Gray, driving it up and out to right center. And the Yankees, who at one point were down 5-2, now up 6-5. Top of the 6th, bases loaded. Again, Ben Rice, and he is going to drill it to the gap, splitting the outfielders in right center. All 3 runs are going to come home. It's a bases-clearing double for Ben Rice, part of a career-high 7 RBI night. Yankees go up 8-5. Now 9-5 New York in the bottom of the 6th, and Nolan Gorman going to get another inside breaking pitch from Fried down the right field line and just keeps it fair. It's going to be a 2-run home run. And for Max Fried, a career-high 7 earned runs in just 5 innings. And now it's just a 9-7 Yankee lead. But Ryan McMahon going to say, worry not, as he drives one to right field. And that one just eludes the grasp of the right fielder Walker, hits the back wall. It is a home run for Ryan McMahon, 17th of the season, first as a Yankee. So the Yankees go up now 10-7. We go to the bottom of the 9th, 12-8 Yankees, our score. Tying run on deck, but it is Herrera who pops it up behind home plate. Austin Wells is there, makes the grab, and the Yankees hold on and secure the series win, 12-8. That brings us to this afternoon's game. Top of the 4th inning, 2nd and 3rd, nobody out. And Dominguez hitting one to the right side. Cardinals hustle in. They try to make the play at first. They do. However, a run does come across, and the Yankees lead 1-0. Ryan McMahon with runners on the corners. He'll ground one through the right side and into right field for a base knock. Another run comes home, and the Yankees double their lead to 2-0. Still 2-0 in the top of the 4th, 1st and 3rd. And it's Jose Caballero, the former Ray, who slashes one to right field, and that'll dunk in for a base hit. 3-run inning for the Yanks. Bottom of the 4th, though, back come the Cardinals, 1st and 2nd, 2 out. And this one is ripped to right field. Bellinger cannot make the play as it goes over his head and all the way to the wall. 2 runs are going to trot home easily to score. And just like that, it's 3-2. Bottom of the fifth now, runners on second, 1 out, and it's Alec Burleson going to deliver the game-tying RBI single to right center, and we are tied up at 3 between the Yanks and the Cardinals. So the Yankees blowing the early 3-0 lead, but Yoel Pazzo in the bottom of the sixth going to give St. Louis their first lead of the ball game, going to go up and out to left center field off Yankees reliever Camilo Doval, and the Cardinals have their first lead of the afternoon, up 4-3. For Pazzo, that is home run number 15 on the season, and it's now St. Louis 4-3. Top of the seventh, runners on the corners, 1 out, and Cody Bellinger going to tie the game with a sacrifice fly to straightaway center field. Grisham going to tag up from third. He will trot in to score standing up, and we are tied at 4 apiece. Top of the ninth now, bases loaded, 1 out, ground ball right side, booted by the Cardinals' second baseman, and that would get on into right field, allowing not only a go-ahead run to score, but a second run to score as well. Yankees go up 6-4 in the top of the ninth. Jazz Chisholm, one batter later, going to add on to it. Ground ball to second. Cardinals can only turn one, though. They get the force at second, but a run does cross. That's Aaron Judge, and the Yanks now 7-4. But the Yankees not done. Chisholm, he motors his way to second, gets in ahead of the tag, gets another stolen base, and then Goldschmidt going to cash him in on the next pitch as he rips one down the right field line, inside out double. So Chisholm easily comes in, and just like that, the Yankees now go up 8-4 in the top of the ninth. Goldschmidt in his return trip to St. Louis getting a nice hand from the crowd and also his teammates who love to see him come through. We go to the bottom of the ninth, 2 outs, nobody on, win at the plate, and that's a high fly ball to center, no problem, as Bellinger is there, makes the call on the catch, and the Yankees complete the 3-game sweep with an 8-4 victory over the Cardinals. This has been a look back at the Yankees winning 5 of their past 6 games. I'm John Karuba. Thank you so much for watching. Here is the Yankees look to continue their winning streak as they head on to Tampa. I'm John Karuba. Thanks for watching Top Shelf Sports Highlights. Good night, everybody.